Alright, so I'm about to varnish this oil painting, which has dried for a few days now. And I'm going to apply a temporary retouch varnish, which you use when it's first done. After it dries a few more months, you can actually apply a permanent varnish. And these are Damar varnishes for oil paints. Okay, so got to open this up, pour a little out. And if you look at this painting in the light, you can see some areas that look shinier. What the varnish is going to do, besides protect the painting, is even out all these areas of shiny and matte and give it an even surface. And it's also going to bring out the dark tones, which get a little faded. So you want to make sure you have a clean, soft brush. Very clean, you don't want any lint in it. Dip it in your varnish. Just brush it on. Nice and even, not too thick. So I want to make sure you cover it all. And you're going to see what happens here when I go over that eye, how much darker that looks compared to the one that hasn't been varnished. So that's another good reason to varnish. The colors are coming out more now. There, you can see half and half right now. Can you tell the difference?
Hard to see.
Well, zoom in. Alright, so you're supposed to do this in about a room temperature area with good ventilation, because the fumes are not very good for you. You can do it outside, but then things can tend to fall into the varnish. So I'm almost done. It's pretty quick and easy. Okay, I'm going to check to see if it's even. There's some like puddling here, so I'm going to kind of even that out. So you kind of want to hold it up to a bright light at an angle to make sure it's even. Brush out any big bubbles. And actually I missed a spot where it looks dry. You didn't get any varnish on it, so it might need another coat later when it dries. I'll see how it dries. And actually there are some little bubbles, probably hard to see in the video, but I'm going to just blow on them and it pops them. Just don't spit. And the reason I'm working in this bright light is to see if anything has fallen, and I see like a hair or something. I have my tweezers there. So now I've removed that because we don't want that sticking to the painting. Okay. Alright, it looks pretty good now. All done for now. Now if you didn't want to use a brush varnish, there are spray varnishes like this. This is a Damar retouch varnish for oil painting, but you really have to use those outside, so that's why I don't really like them, but it is easier if it's your first time. Now we just have to let it dry a few hours, so what I do is just put something about the same level around it, and just I'm covering it up with some cardboard so nothing falls onto the surface and gets stuck there.